The Bangladesh have had a jam-packed schedule at the start of this World Cup, 4 games in 11 days. So what does that mean for training? It means that you've got to be short, sharp and very, very specific. Having a look at the board here, Steve Rhodes and Neil McKenzie have broken down sessions, 20-minute blocks for the batters. They would have had a chat to the batters specifically about what they want to get out of it as well. You've got stick work in there, and then also you've got net bowlers. You can see the top order there for Bangladesh have all got their allotments, but just having a look here, one name not on the board is Shakib Al Hassan, because 250's magnificent 100. I'm guessing he doesn't need any work. Hang on a minute. Why aren't you on the board?
Off day for me.
Off day for him because he's seeing them so very, very well. So we've just had the ability to check out what the batting group is doing here today at Bristol in preparation for a big game for Bangladesh. Might be pretty good if we could somehow find someone to talk about the bowling unit. And who better to do it than this man right here, Courtney Walsh, the bowling coach for Bangladesh. We're going to walk this way a little bit. Come with me here, bowling coach. In terms of the seam bowlers, what are you telling them?
Well, we try to get them to the hard length. I mean, top of off is the basic length you love to work with, but it's especially probably here in England and in Bristol, if you bowl just the back of a length and no width for the batsman is the ideal length that you want to get them to try and bowl.
What are the bowlers trying to get out of a session like this?
A session like this is the day before the game, so I mean, we have some niggling injuries, so it's try to get a good feel and try to sort of not overextend yourself so you're fresh for the game. Unfortunately for me, I don't know who's playing, so I just try to keep everybody as fresh as I can. So all the bowlers, you try to get them the day before the game, have a little bowl, have a good feel, and try to hit good areas, and then assess how the wicket might play.
Absolutely loving watching Bangladesh play. I think a lot of people are as well. All the best for the next game.
Yeah, thank you very much. The guys are in a good space, so let's enjoy what we're doing.
Well, here we are at the nets for an optional training session for Sri Lanka. When I say optional, the players really have taken that to word as well. We've got about 8 of the Sri Lankan top order batters coming down just to fine-tune a little bit of their work, and by the sounds of the ball coming off the bat at the moment, things are looking pretty good. Things that weren't looking so good yesterday was their main session, and unfortunately, big injury news to Nuwan Pradeep, who not only dislocated his little pinky on his right hand, but also a compound as well. So stitches in that. Word is about 7 to 8 days before he is back, and that's disappointing because he's coming off a wonderful bowling spell as well. Also news from that training session, we've heard it before in this competition, short pitch bowling. And you can look at this from 2 different ways. One, for the bowlers, what's the length they need to get up to make sure the ball is in that right area to really make it difficult for the batters to play and also to get wickets. And for the batting group, well, they've got to try and find a way of negating that short pitch bowling, which is probably still going to happen right throughout this tournament. How can we score off it? How can we drop our hands and get out of the way? And I'm tipping we'll probably see a little bit of that here today as well. Best news though, some pretty good weather here in Bristol, and we're hoping to see that continue on tomorrow because it is a big clash between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh.